Again, this is Joe Brandon with TL Connects. I'm the co-founder and CEO of TL Connects. Really excited you guys could join me today for some more training. What we're going to talk about today is how to track your leads, making it a little bit easier as you're out there calling on people to manage those leads and manage your task to make you more effective at scheduling web demos. We use Hubspot with our company, and we, as you guys have all seen, if you're a lead partner of our company, you've received an email with a login as well. So you have access to create, manage your leads inside of our Hubspot account. So you have access for that. So what we'll do today, we'll go through Hubspot and actually show you the simplest way to use Hubspot for you guys. When you look at Hubspot, they really did a really good job of making it simple for their customers or the people that are using customer relationship management. They gave you the tools to make it really simple for you to use it. If you see on my screen here, I'm actually logged into HubSpot.com. So when you're going to it, go to HubSpot.com/CRM. Also, if you're using Chrome, they do have a Chrome extension that you can download. Just Google HubSpot Chrome extension, and you'll actually be able to integrate it with your Gmail if you're using Gmail as your mail client. And I'll show that towards the end of the presentation. It saves me personally tons of time by having it integrated directly with my company's Gmail account. So when you think about a CRM, and you're working these leads, it all starts at a company. So I want to first kind of talk about the structure. You have a company, and under that company, it can have a couple different things that you're managing. Under the company, you could have multiple contacts that you're managing that would roll up to the company. You could have multiple deals. So if you want to track the deals that the actual appointments that you scheduled and manage that through the system, you can do that. But the main thing we're going to spend most of our time on today is talking about managing contacts and managing your task, because that will make it easy. If you know that you're going to be working on Tuesdays or Thursdays, you can actually coordinate your schedule so that when you log into HubSpot, all your tasks and follow-ups available right there, and it'll make it where you're a lot more effective and you can get a lot more done. So I want to start with a company here. I'm actually going to search and show you what it looks like with one of our customers. This is Long John Silver's. I chose Long John Silver's because they have a lot going on as a company within our HubSpot CRM. As you see here, under the company, everything that's going on with this company, there's an activity log. So I could go in here and make a note about the company. I can send emails. I can call. I can log an activity if I want to track how many calls I'm making so I can see kind of my conversion rates. Or I can create a task. When you're getting started with using this program, my main thing that I would focus on is just using this as a way to track your contacts and create tasks for follow-up, and then track your emails as well. So as you see here, I've got all the information from the customer. A lot of that's auto-populated from the internet once you put it in there. Down below that is the deals. This customer has multiple deals because they're a franchisor and we have other franchisees, so we still roll all the deals up to one account. So there's multiple deals in it, and that just manages the actual opportunity. So once we schedule a meeting, that opportunity will be in the system, and we convert it until we either close with or close lost it. Below that is all the contacts. So in some cases, you will have multiple contacts that you're dealing with when you reach out to these businesses that you're trying to get to. So that's why you want to start by creating a company, then creating the contact that you're going after, because you may have multiple contacts, and it's nice to have it all rolled up into one place. So once I'm ready to create a new company, we'll kind of go through the process of creating a company. I click companies here. At the very top right, you'll see where it says add company. I just click add company. It's going to ask for the company domain. So let's just say I want to put tlconnects.com. It already has information in there for me. So if I want to create a new one, I'm just going to say no, create a new one. Put the name in there. As you see there, it did auto-populate it based on the email address or based on the web address for me. Then it's going to ask for information. So you'll be the owner. It's going to auto-populate the industry. You can put that in there if you want. This is really, you can put as much or as little information here as you see fit. This is really more for you guys. So then I click Create Company. And as you see here, now I'm managing this company. So no activity yet because I just started. But the next steps would be to add a contact to it, right? So I go down here to the left side. I can either click Add Contact here, or I could actually go to Contacts and then add a contact from there. But I'm going to actually do it right here inside of the company that I'm working on. So I click Add Contact, and then I can do it by email address. So I enter in the email address, click Save. Since I was already in the system, it already had my information. But let's say I don't have one in the system. Let's do help@tlconnects.com. So it says create new contact because that person's not in the system. It's going to pop up what's the first name, last name, title. And again, you can put it, take it through the life cycle stage if you'd like. You know, is it a qualified lead? Have you pushed it over to an opportunity? You know, maybe we close it and you want to keep it in your database as a customer so you can follow up with them. You can change them to a customer. You can put the email address if they have a secondary email address. Tons of different fields you can fill out. But in the beginning, a lot of times, you're not going to have all this information. All you're going to have is maybe the first name. So my recommendation then, if you only have the first name, just put a question mark in the last name. You may not even have the email address yet. You don't have to put the email address in. Just put in the put in the phone number that you have, and then as you over time get more information, you can add that information in there. Click Create Contact, and now I'm actually inside this contact. So as I put that in there, let's say I want to actually reach out to Joe via email. You know, I could actually simply go right here to the email, and inside of HubSpot, I can actually send an email to that customer. So love to help you win more business. I click Send. And what's great about this is I can actually track all the emails that I've sent to that customer all in one place. See how it just puts a nice little running screen there. You can go up and down and see everything that you've done with that customer. Also, one of the cool things is when I send an email or I create log a call. Let's do another one here. Let's say new biz. Right here, I can create a follow-up task, and then I schedule a follow-up task. You know, for 3 business days, I can customize that. Click Send, and you'll see this follow-up task here, and that would actually go under my task, so then on that day, it would pop up for me to actually follow up with Joe about the email I sent. So what I found for me to be more successful in closing more deals, you know, I can get a lot more done if it's already pre-planned, and this system kind of does that automatically just by you doing what you would do to follow up anyway. If you send an email, you need to make a note somewhere to follow up from that email. You know, you can automatically do that right there. If you want to log a call, you can actually just go in here. If you want to kind of track how many calls you made, I can click Log a Call. I can select the outcome. Let's say I connected to them. And this is great for notes. So when you have these conversations, you may learn something that you want to use in a future conversation. So for instance, let's say I had a great call with Joe, and he told me that, you know, the budget's up for this month, but reach out in September, and, you know, he's excited about, you know, Titans football. So Joe loves Titans football and is out of budget for August, but would like me to follow up in September. So now I have that note. I can even go ahead and create a follow-up task that would put that note in the follow-up task, and I could put the date of custom date range of September 4th, log the activity, and I've logged that activity, and I can then follow up on September 4th. So just going to be a really good way for you to follow up on tasks, and you don't have to, spend a lot of time inside of this platform to be successful using it. Because at the end of the day, when you really look at using it effectively, you want to focus on managing those contacts. So you start with a company, you then create contacts under that company, and then you just manage those contacts, those relationships, by sending them emails, sending them phone calls. I do recommend logging the calls, because then you could go to the dashboard and you can kind of see your efforts. You'll be able to actually see different reports showing you how many calls you made. If you schedule a meeting and you want to see some results, you can really use it to get some good details of how your efforts are. And if you need some more advanced training, we're here to help you with any kind of advanced training you have, but this is just kind of a good overview for you to know how to use a CRM to help you be more successful.